All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. And today we are checking in on Tua and his Week 5 performance against the New York Giants and another win for the Miami Dolphins. But before we jump into it, you football junkies like me, jump over to Patreon, where we have more clips and a longer breakdown. This breakdown is longer on Patreon. We have free trials, so you can try it before you buy it. And it's a really affordable way to support this channel. Team, I'm excited about this one because I think Tua, I think there was a little bit of struggle in this game. When you look at the box score, you wouldn't think that, but I do think there's some things that we can improve. I think there's some things that we need to look out for. I also think there's some things where it's just Tua being Tua and he's playing effective, efficient football. So please, please, please FTA this thing, which means comment for the algorithm. Please like this video, and then hopefully by the end of this video, I will earn your subscription on YouTube. But without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team, we are jumping into it with what feels like standard issue with this Dolphins, which is really great pre-snap motion. We're going to dress up the concept. We're going to deliver a strike. What you're going to see is we're going to have right here, okay? We're going to motion across this formation. We're going to be in a go route. We've got our back, or our back, our fullback kind of slicing across this formation. You're going to read this thing 1 to 2. Tua just really does such a good job where it's like, hey, he's got his back coming down right here, and he's just going to feel this thing out, right? He's going to feel like, oh, okay, boom, my motion to go route pops open, and then I'm going to deliver this thing. But it's just incredible anticipation. Like, I know guys are running wide open, but I don't think we fully appreciate, one, how hard it is on that defender. That defender's in a bind. You can see him set his feet because he's supposed to be up here and playing run. Simultaneously, we've got this guy motioning and running a go out here that he also probably is responsible for. So we're just putting him in a bind, and Tua just does such a good job of playing fast. He's fast and efficient with these decisions, which ultimately just leads into him getting the ball to his playmaker's hands with room to go make a play, right? That's all it is. To where you sit here and you go, why doesn't everyone in the NFL do this, right? But everyone in the NFL doesn't have Tua. So that's a good. Now we've got a little scramble touchdown. Okay, they tried to get it to Waddle on the last play off a little play action. I want you guys to really dive into Tua's eyes here because I want you guys to see, look at how he throws his eyes to the right. And, you know, we're covered up, right? You could maybe throw this thing to the back pylon and hope that he gets it. We're pretty blanketed here. Hey, we're covered up, right? Normally, you'd count on Tyreek in the slot being able to win that matchup. Then he gets in a scramble drill. We have 2 straight plays of Tua creating, and I really think this could be that next evolution of his game. Is this ability right here where you see him throw his eyes to the right. You can tell, man, he wants to fit this football in on the right. Oh, he can't. Gets in a scramble drill. And then this is a strike. Heck of a catch, too, by Waddle. So we're going to follow that one up, the scramble touchdown, with another scramble dime. I want you guys to watch this big fella right here. Look at him win right away. We don't even get our hands on him. It's just a flat out wins right away. Boom. Look at Tua. Chaos avoid, step up, throw around a defender. Completion. Those are plays that I think Tua is adding to his repertoire that is really, really impressive. Eyes on this big fella here. Okay? He's on us right now. He wins right away. Hard step up, vertical, throw around a guy. That's a nasty addition from Tua. Okay? Now I want us to remember, how many times have we seen this little short motion here from Tyreek? Okay, this little short motion to the go. Correct? We've seen this a ton. Now they're going to give us a short motion to screen. We're going to release our right tackle, right guard, and it generates a big play. Look, short motion to screen. Everybody's getting ready for the short motion to go. We short motion to screen. Get it out to Tyreek. And we let him go do the rest. That's just... Love the design because it plays off of what everyone's scared of, which is that little short motion to a go ball. Instead, we short motion to screen. And also look at our guys getting out there, creating this little wall. Boom. And then Tyreek Hill does a great job of following his blockers to a degree, but simultaneously running to space and trusting his athletic ability. Go, 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 go. Oh, great job. Okay. This one, unfortunately, is a bad. And we've got a red zone INT. So listen, we're trying to run just normal stick. We've got this outside release vertical here. We've got our stick route from our number 2 receiver. Our number 3 receiver's on a flat route. Remember, anytime you're talking about a 3 receiver set, okay, and you're just referencing them, these aren't their positions, but it's the outside guy's number 1, the slot's number 2, the furthest inside guy's number 3. Okay, but we just have stick. I think we have a speed out here, so he probably doesn't like the matchup or doesn't like the leverage. So he works his stick concept 1 to 2. Works the old stick concept 1 to 2 and just, I'm going to be honest, man, this linebacker makes a heck of a play, but so does this guy. I think this is, I don't criticize him often. I think that's just not a great play call. It's kind of a like lazy red zone call, which is not who Mike McDaniel is. Mike McDaniel is far from lazy from a play design standpoint. I do think maybe there's the thought every once in a while of like, hey, can we hit him with just like stick because we dress everything up so often that then, yeah, so does that turn, yeah, into a pick 6? Yeah. We have 2 guys really there to pick it. Tips off one of them. Now, listen, anytime there's a pick drill or a tip drill, it kind of is like, you feel like, man, that's a little bit of bad luck. Simultaneously, I'm not sure it is bad luck. We've got, I don't love the design, don't love the football. We bounce right back. We got the mag concept. We got the little ram concept where we're going to get here. Boom, we're going to work out. We got the in route behind it. Look at Tua's feet here. 1 skip, okay? This is super clean footwork. 1 skip, puts it on him. That's a really great job from a footwork perspective. 1 skip, ball. Love that one. Okay. Now we got a little no grade because I want to talk through this. Okay, we've got the ultra high with the deep over. I'm sorry for all the yawns, team. It's early in Colorado. Okay. But we've got the ultra high with the deep over. Man, I love these shot plays. And then we've got the run action, remember? So we're pulling this guy up front with this guy coming across, which then makes it run action because we're actually pulling people. It's not play action. Okay? I've got this marked as a no grade, forcing it. And it's one of those things where you sit there and you go, he definitely forced it in here, right? We're darn near triple covered. However, he also throws a pretty darn good football, which results in Tyreek Hill getting a hand on it. We're lucky it falls incomplete, but it's one of those things I think we just have to stay aware of. We got to stay aware of like, hey, shot called's not always a shot taken. Simultaneously, heck of a football. Simultaneously, do we sometimes need to force it to Tyreek Hill? I think the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, now I want you guys to know, listen, we're in cover 1 basically. We got this center fielder, right? He is going to cover all the deep. We've got one-on-one with Tyreek Hill. I still don't get why teams do this. We're running a go route. Tua, one skip, hitch, ball. Clean footwork, great football. No idea why we even get this look. That doesn't even make sense to me. Tua's going to do a good job with his eyes, too. You can see where his eyes start if this camera gets out of the way, but you can see right there how his eyes are starting to this side. Like, we got to move this camera, NFL. Come on, baby. You can see how his eyes move that safety. Resets, delivers an absolute missile. Tyreek Hill does the rest. Throws up the peace sign. Miami starts to run away with it. Okay? This one, we got another interception. I'm putting this one on, hey, we're getting a little bit of pressure. We're holding on to the football. We're trying to work our whole progression. He's flipping this thing out to Waddle, who thinks he's throwing it to someone else, maybe. You can see him hold on to the football. We got a guy in our lap, and then he's going to try to get this football out here to this crosser. And when you look slow-mo, it's kind of hard to tell, like, really where that football, like, is that going right by his head, or is it super high? It's hard to tell. But this to me, just like it's kind of a physical error, just a little bit of a bad ball. Paired with Waddle not really giving great effort, and then that's the end result. This play is really important long term. Okay, so we can watch it here, but we're going to look at it from the tight for the breakdown, because the reason it's important for me long term is because the area that we were running stick, that we had the interception on, these are the kind of plays that to win football games, when it matters, we're going to need to run. We're going to motion this guy, and then we are just going to pound the rock in there. And I want you guys to see how much movement, first and foremost, the fact that we get this where we're facing an underfront here is mind-boggling to me. We have an underfront with literally no one right here where we're going to run the football. So that's one thing that I don't understand. But the second thing is, like, we have to be able to pound the football like this down tight. And I love that we were able to. Love that we were able to. Okay, now we got a little boot. We got a little toss boot action. We're going to motion our running back. Tyreek Hill's going to run across the formation. We're going to fake the toss. We're going to boot out of here. You guys are going to see Tua. All right, team, I hope you enjoyed those 10 clips. Like I said earlier, this breakdown is longer over on Patreon, and what you just saw a glimpse of was clip number 11, because we have 2 more clips on the breakdown. It's over on Patreon. Please, please, please go do a free trial. You can try it before you buy it, or if you want to support the channel right away, boom, just subscribe, because your support means the world. These videos are kind of starting to not get monetized on the back end for whatever reason. I can't figure out, because I feel like it's like kind of original content because it's educational, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. But I do not want you guys to have to go pay me to get my final thoughts. And my final thoughts are this, man. I think Tua struggled in this game a little bit, if I'm being honest. Simultaneously, do I have a single worry in the world about him? No, not one bit. I think Tua is going to absolutely dominate this season. I really do. I think he's going to get back on track. I think this Dolphins offense will get back on track. I think it was a little funky game from a layout perspective. I think there were times where it was like, man, feels like we haven't had the football in forever. And there were other times where it felt like, oh, okay, we're getting back into having the football. I just think it was kind of a funky layout. I think we maybe made a bad play call down the red zone on that stick concept. Other than that, man, I think this Dolphins offense is going to get rolling. So I want you guys to comment. You let me know what you thought of this game. And until next time, peace.